Welcome back to Utah Jazz News.
Utah Jazz News, reacting to two shocking stats that left Jazz fans stunned. Hey Jazz fans, welcome back to Utah Jazz News. As we gear up for the 2024-25 NBA season, there's a lot of buzz surrounding the team. While the Utah Jazz are in the middle of a rebuild centered on young talent, some surprising stats from last season have left fans scratching their heads. Let's dive into two stats that really make you think and what they mean for the team moving forward. The first stat is all about Jordan Clarkson, the heart and soul of this team for many seasons. Last year, when Clarkson had a positive plus-minus, the Jazz were undefeated, going 18-0. But when he had a negative plus-minus, Utah won only 4 out of 32 games. This stat is mind-blowing and shows just how important Clarkson is to the team. Now, we all know Clarkson didn't have his best season in 2023-24. His shooting percentages dropped, and he struggled with turnovers and injuries, missing 28 games. Despite this, he still had some incredible moments, including 7 30-point games, with a highlight performance of 38 points against the Wizards. These moments prove that Clarkson can still be a game-changer when he's on his game. So, does the Jazz's success completely depend on Clarkson? Well, it's not that simple. While Clarkson is crucial, especially when he's playing at a high level, the future of the Jazz is also tied to developing young players. But if Clarkson can start this season strong, it could help the team in more ways than one. Not only would it boost the Jazz's chances on the court, but it could also make Clarkson an attractive trade piece if the Jazz look to lean further into their youth movement. It's a win-win situation for both sides. The second stat that's turning heads is Utah's home versus away performance. Last season, the Jazz were 13.2 points per 100 possessions better at home than on the road, which was the biggest differential of any team in the last 4 seasons. That's an insane gap. We all know how hard it is for teams to come into Salt Lake City and win, with 292 straight sellouts and the high altitude. The Jazz finished the season with a winning record at home, despite struggling overall with a .378 winning percentage. But on the road, it was a different story, with the Jazz tying for the third worst road record in the league. Moving forward, improving on the road will be crucial, but in a rebuilding season like this one, the focus might be more on developing young talent than chasing wins away from home. For now, the Jazz are likely embracing the rebuild, and some road losses could even help their lottery odds in the long run. In conclusion, while these stats may have left some fans in disbelief, there's still a lot to be hopeful about. Jordan Clarkson remains a key piece, and if he can find his rhythm early, it will only benefit the Jazz. Meanwhile, the team's home court advantage is something to be proud of, and while road struggles may continue this season, that's something the Jazz can tackle down the line. Now, Jazz fans, we want to hear from you. What do you think about these stats? Do you think Clarkson will have a breakout season? And how do you feel about the Jazz's home dominance versus road struggles? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to Utah Jazz News for all the latest updates, and don't forget to hit that notification bell.